All right, so what's poppin', Big Headed fam? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Gotti and Beezy Show. It's your boy Big Gotti.
It's your boy BZ Mac and the handicapper assassin.
Hey, shouts out to our sponsors, man. The Smokers Club, G Exotics, man. We do it for y'all.
Before we kick it off, man, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Off top. So the first thing I wanted to bring up this week, man, was that man Bkandz. So it's being said that he got booked on a homicide charge in the San Joaquin County Jail, you know, and it's not looking too good for bruh. He was already out on bail, you know, so I want to get your opinion, like how you think this gonna go for bruh, and what's your opinion on the whole situation, man?
I was kind of rooting for him, but I kind of seen this coming, you know what I'm saying? The way he was moving, the way he was rapping, the music he was dropping, had a lot of negative energy behind it, so nothing positive is going to come from that, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's already fighting a bunch of cases before this, you know what I mean? So that just adds to the pile, so it's not looking too good for bruh, but he had the city on fire, but it was like a little too late. Like he was doing too much, crashing out. Yeah, I mean, he didn't need to do all that. But hey, that's what y'all want. That's what y'all got, man. Yeah,
and in my opinion, I mean, the things that he was saying on the songs, you know, the district attorney and everybody started listening, and they was like, you know, he's saying certain things, and we starting to pick up on this. So they building charges. Then you got all these witnesses, you know, that said that was him running in the picture. I mean, they showed the picture.
Yeah, facts. The internet solved the problem, solved the case before the police. I mean, just laid it up for him.
Yeah, so it's kind of messed up when you think about it. I mean, you doing things like that and you're not thinking about your best future, because when you get a record deal, I think he got a record deal from Capitol Records, right?
And that's what they want. They want you to crash out. They want to crash out at the highest level, you know what I'm saying? They'll sign you to crash out. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to them.
And that record deal, I mean, he probably could have took care of his family. He could have did a lot of things, but I mean, you can't change what you did in the past. I know that he did it in the past, so I'm not trying to say like, you know, anything would have changed. They could have got him any day for that case. For sure. But I just don't like the fact that the things that he was saying in the music, you know, it made it more easier for people to try to build a case on him and already just snitch on him, because you got some people that like you, right? And then you got some people that can't stand you and they don't want to see you make it. You know what I mean? And they gonna call the district attorney and say, hey, this was him in the picture. He did this, he did that. So it's just like, you know, we got to make sure we ain't setting ourselves up for failure. You know what I mean?
And that's getting too frequent. Like people setting their own self up for failure, and people so quick to run and snitch on someone just because, you know what I'm saying, they don't like him and shit. So, yeah. And we talk about it on every show, man. We don't condone none of that. You know what I'm saying? He was moving crazy, so he should expect, you know what I'm saying, something crazy to happen. And the way he was rapping, like you said, self-incriminating, you didn't have to put that much detail into that shit, but hey, you know what I mean, to each his own. I hope he learns from this. And
I know everybody gonna say, you know, Governor Newsom, he changed the law so that the lyrics ain't gonna be able to be used in court and all that stuff. But I think that the lyrics was used to build a case. Maybe they're not gonna use it in court, but I know that it was used to build this case.
And that's just one case on top of all the other cases he was fighting.
Yeah, and then he's saying people's names, so you never know how the law gonna come down on them. So I mean, we'll see. It's a tricky situation, but
for sure,
you know what I mean. I don't want to be biased. I know a lot of people say they don't like him. Some people say they do like him. Some people call him ops. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about none of that. What I care about is not crashing out in these songs. You know what I'm saying? You could tell the public certain things, but you don't need to be, you know, going too deep into detail. You know what I mean?
And that's what this young generation, like they don't waste no chance to, you know what I'm saying, snitch on themselves and crash out just for some clout, man. And I hope it was worth it, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's facts, man. But next thing I actually want to bring up, man, is Drex The Joint.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about what happened to Drex The Joint or what they said.
I've been hearing a little bit throughout the whole week.
Yeah, they had a podcast basically. You know, he getting into it with Player Ways. I believe Player Ways is from the Stink Team, correct? Yeah. So basically he said, man, you a Mexican and you running with heck of blacks, but he called them the N-words. You know what I'm saying? So he said you basically running with a bunch of N-words.
Yeah. So that didn't make no sense right there.
Nah, because Drex The Joint is damn near black himself. You know what I'm saying? He's like an Afro Latino, you know what I'm saying? From Mexico. So for you to even say that, first of all, it's kind of weird. It made me feel like he was trying to overcompensate for something, like because he around a lot of Mexican guys.
No, and a lot of them do though.
Yeah, but I mean, he identifies more with being black. I could tell, you know what I mean? So I don't know why he would even do that just to look good in front of everybody else. And then he also called Player Ways the C word, which is, you know, disrespectful to the Crips. Yeah. And I want to get your opinion on that.
I think because he's so into that, like, he's more in touch with his Mexican side, because, you know what I'm saying, that's his family. But like you said, he's black, he's Afro, Mexican, you know what I'm saying?
Afro-Latino, yeah.
So there's really no escaping that. So really you got to watch your mouth. And just because you're from another gang and you're calling someone that, like, they'll come, you know what I mean? That's like disrespecting another way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not looking too good, especially when you're Mexican yourself. So that they're just going to, you know what I mean, look at you like a hypocrite and all types of shit.
Because you got a lot of different YouTubers saying that y'all both look crazy.
You're black yourself, yeah.
Yeah, you're black yourself. Well, he's Mexican. but he looks black and he has African in him. You could tell.
What are you gonna believe? Is he walks up to you and be like, "Oh, I'm Mexican," be like, "Nah, you're black." Like that's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say he Puerto Rican or something like that.
No, but first look at him, you're gonna be like, "Oh, he's black dude."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure,
for
for sure. That then he gonna speak Spanish and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, nah, he definitely Hispanic." But I just feel like when you got two Hispanics beefing with each other, you got one that's a Crip. You know, and Drex The Joint, by the way, he ain't even no Southerner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is he a Southerner or what is he?
Nah, so that's where it makes it even more tricky. You know what I mean?
And that just puts an even bigger target on your head from everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because y'all both Mexican. You know what I mean? And it's like now you ain't got nobody to protect you really, because the Southerners ain't gonna stand behind that stuff because that ain't how they talking.
Nah, for sure.
You seen how Lefty goes about the situation. He befriends all the black people, you know what I mean? Because he understands that, like he said, it's black culture that we're doing, you know? Rap music is black culture, so that's why, you know what I mean?
And it's a real thin line between, you know what I'm saying, when he's Afro-American and he's Mexican, so it's like, you can't be like that. You can't be racist like that.
No.
When it's like you said, and your family's probably gonna look at you the way. Your African family's gonna look at you a different way. Like, come on now.
And now everybody want to run fades. Yeah. You got everybody trying to run fades with them. You got all kind of different situations. So, bro, gotta understand, man. When you say certain things, man, you gotta stand up to that, because now everywhere you go, you gonna have the Crips on you. You know what I mean? You gonna have blacks on you. You know what I mean?
And it's already tricky with the black and browns already. You know what I'm saying? They trying to unite and shit, and you're over here saying all this crazy shit.
Well, I mean, in Los Angeles, a lot of the Mexican gangs are NK, so you know what that means. So they trying to kill blacks anyway. So
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It's been like that for years, and it's like for you to even go back down that way with the way you're looking, like, it don't make no sense to me.
I mean, his excuse when he was on the live with Whack 100, he said that he didn't say the N word. His boy said that, but he did say the C word against the Crips. You know what I mean? So that's where it kind of gets tricky. Like, bro, you got to watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You can't be disrespecting no one's hood. And if you was going to disrespect the hood, then be specific. You know what I mean?
Especially on the internet. Like, they're going to call you internet gangster, all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just got to better stand on it or whatever. Whoever said it got to stand on it when they say it. But it's like, it's tricky. It gets tricky.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that, though. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, hopefully, Drex, you know what I mean, he can stand on what he said, because I mean, at the end of the day, man, that's dangerous. You got to watch out for the blacks and the Crips. That's
and that's already a gray area, man. So it's like, I don't even know why you had to even go. Now you're going backwards. You was on your rise. Now they're just gonna set you back, man.
Yeah, playaways ain't that important to crash out over like that, man.
And they was making fun of him last week. Now they're gonna make fun of you, man.
That's facts, man. But hopefully, man, you get out that situation alive, man, because that's a deadly situation. That the way you was talking.
For sure. Hopefully the best. You know what I mean, hope the best for that, man.
Off top. Next thing I want to talk about, though, man, is FExtras and the Baby Stone Gorillas, man. So FExtras, man, he told his story on No Jumper, man. He said that basically he seen them in the mall, and he punked them. He asked them where they was from, and they said they don't bang, man. And the Baby Stone Gorillas, basically, I think his name P4K. He did a live, and he said, man, you didn't see me in the mall. I got all these tattoos on my face. You would have never asked me where I was from. You just would have got off. And I want to get your opinion on that. Like, he said, basically, Adam, he trying to show off for Adam so that he can get a bigger No Jumper check.
And I've been seeing that a lot lately. Like, FExtras been crashing out a lot, saying he's gonna beat up UFC fighters, saying he wants fade with everybody, and like you said, pointing people out, calling people out. He's looking like a kind of like a bully to me. But it's like he gonna meet his match one day, and like I don't wish nothing upon nobody. But like you said, you just gotta move right, because this might, like you said, it came back to bite him in his ass. The Black Gorilla P Stone, so now they're all on his ass now too. So it's like,
yeah, and they ain't playing that, and like, I kind of agree with P4K. After I seen that live, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm thinking in my head that FExtras might be lying, because like all these tattoos on his face, like he said, and then y'all from LA, so I mean, y'all know what them tattoos mean. It ain't like y'all from a different place, or he from a different place. Once he see that, he gonna see and he gonna get off. You know what I mean? Just like if he was in jail. That's what it's for, to let everybody know.
Nah, but don't get me wrong. There's a lot of false banging and stuff out there. See what I'm saying?
Shit. So do you feel like FExtras just, because this what P4K
FExtras is being messy for Adam, like you said, for the No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna point this out. He ain't really from so I'm gonna say something, and then it just stirred up a whole bigger thing. You know what I mean? So I can see Adam, you know what I mean, thriving off that negativity for
just
sure.
to get a bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be messy. The numbers are doing low. You know what I'm saying? They sound like we fell off. So it's like,
yeah, I just don't believe it. And I mean,
and I don't like My bad. I don't even like how FExtras even went up to No Jumper. Like, he's bigger than No Jumper. Like, they just using him like everybody else, man.
Yeah, then he said he want to rumble with the UFC fighter, like he said. Like you said, I'm like, man, you gonna put yourself in a hole. But maybe he got handles. We don't know if he got handles, but I'm just saying, like, I know that you saying a lot of different things and you're trying to get views.
He's talking spicy, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to get views, and I understand it. Whatever, we all trying to get views and stuff like that. But man, make sure you standing on what you say, because you know what I mean. For these baby stone gorilla people, you know what I mean, to be on you like this, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta realize, man, it don't make no sense. You know what I mean?
And playing with people's name on the internet, calling people out on the internet, that's just gonna come back to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said he's gonna knock out who? Nate Diaz or someone?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that's gonna end up, man?
Nate Diaz is gonna definitely put him in one of them submissions and make him tap out.
What if it was only hands, you think, or nah, they don't care? I'll fight. You know what
I mean, I can't judge another man without seeing him fight. So I seen Nate fight. Of course he got hands. You know what I mean? But I never seen FExtras fight. I'm not. If it was just hands, maybe FExtras got hands. We never know.
Nah, yeah, everybody's saying he got hands, but like you said, I never seen it either.
But I ain't gonna just say the next man can't fight. That's not what I'm on here to do. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
If he got hands, he got hands. Maybe he feel like that. Maybe.
Nah, facts. But best of luck to FExtras and them.
Yeah, man, and just keep them stories. Keep them stories real, FExtras, man. You know you didn't see them at the mall, and if you did, and they did. You know what I'm saying? Turn down, then shit, man.
And most of the time when you would see him at the mall, you would have some type of video footage. You know what I mean?
You'd have been on them, bro.
Yeah. Look at this fool slipping there. You know,
you'd have been on them. As soon as they stop banging, if they didn't bang on you, you would have pulled out your phone and got on them. Like, look at them. Look at these.
Phone or not, yeah.
You would have been on them, bro. You'd have made sure you got a video, though. The way this world is, you would have got you a video.
Phone or not, man.
Yeah, but next thing I want to talk about actually is Cameron and Jim Jones beef, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy to me.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know the history of the beef, you know what I mean? But Jim Jones been getting into a lot of different things, and he said that he's from Harlem, basically, and Cameron saying that he's not from Harlem. I guess Jim Jones' new song was about Harlem, and he's saying Harlem, how he's from Harlem, and Cameron's not feeling it. And I want to get your opinion on that, man. How you feel?
I just don't know why it took this long to air him out like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he could have did this years ago and said he was from Harlem. So he's probably using Jim Jones' street image, you know what I mean, to further their career, the Dipset career, and get them further, you know what I mean? Because they need that street image around, and it was kind of fading out. So then they built the Diplomats, and they blew up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, him not being from Harlem, it's like, he could have admitted it himself, but so it sounded like he was benefiting off of saying he's from Harlem. So I get why he would make a Harlem song, I'm from Harlem, but like, yeah, man, a lot of shit's not what we seen, man.
Yeah, I think that Jim Jones, he benefited from being from there, and you know, if he not from there, he not from there. I don't know why he wants to like false flag almost, you know. And Cameron, if he want to call you out on it, I mean, he said that he had to stop so many beefs. Jim Jones got into beefs with everybody, you know. They had to take on those beefs half the time. So if he got a certain way you feel about it, I mean, if you're not from Harlem, you're not from Harlem. That's it. You know what I mean? You need to be. I think they said he's from the Bronx or something like that. You know what I mean? So just
what's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what I always say. If that's
he probably wanted to say he's from Harlem because everybody else from the Diplomats are from Harlem. So it's like, oh, I can't be from the Bronx. I'll just
all the real money makers and stuff is from Harlem. You know, all the fly.
No, but
all the fly
yeah,
ones,
especially
you know
the fly. Yeah, they would know you're from Harlem, like Cam said. He said, yeah, people know you're from Harlem. You ain't got to keep saying you're from Harlem.
Yeah, off top. So, you know, it's a lot of little back and forth between them right now. But, you know, I think the whole thing started when Cameron asked 50 Cent about their little altercation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because didn't 50 Cent put hands on Jim Jones?
Yeah, back in the day, I remember that.
Where was they at when they did it?
I don't know. I think 50 caught him slipping somewhere and just beat him up, I guess, when he was funking.
Oh, okay.
Because Jim Jones used to mess with a lot of other people, but like you said, like play both sides and shit.
Yeah, he tried to run everybody out the city. Yeah. French Montana,
yep.
You know, a lot of them, Mandices.
And then he's trying to get back right with him, be friends with him. So, yeah, it's just he's been messy for a while, though, man.
Yeah.
And I think Cam was like, I'm getting tired of this. He's a liability, you know what I'm saying?
Just wanted to air him out.
Faking it to make it, yeah, for
I think that new song, I think that just got on his
nerves.
Stepping
on toes, yeah.
He like, bro, you're not from Harlem. I'm tired of this. I'm about to air you out. You know what I mean? But they both got a lot of different things to say about each other. But Mace, you know, Mace is the one that taught Jim Jones how to rap. Yeah. He says it a million times, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, I mean,
and Mace is from Harlem.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could just show some respect to Harlem because you know Mace is Mace from Harlem, Cam from Harlem. I know he want to be from there.
And even though he's not from Harlem, he's been putting off like he was from Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
He been getting money with him, so it really don't matter. I mean, so
it must have been some business, you know what I mean, stepping on toes type, you know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you it's about some money. The whole thing about money, you know what I mean? It's a disagreement. That's how this works, you know what I'm saying? When you get that rich, they start tripping with each other.
Yeah, because I used to mess with the diplomats back in the days, heavy, like.
Yeah, I remember.
So it's like, it's new to me, but it's like, yeah, they could have did this a long time ago.
It's like that internal beef that don't need to be exposed.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like, so I don't feel no different way. I still love the music and shit, but it's like, it just makes it look a whole nother different way now. Like
off top.
They was forcing in fake, all types of shit, man.
For real, man. But that's all I got for this week, man.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything works out between them. I hope they hash it out and shit, you know what I mean?
Off top, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Gotti and Beezy Show.
It's your boy BZ Mac and the handicap assassin.
And it's your boy Big Gotti, man. Till the next one, y'all stay blessed out there.
Let's get it.